Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off. I'm going to say the bob look fine. You don't got to keep touching it.
Yeah, because he was like, why should be stiff by Monday? Boy, what? Who I look like? Don't play with me. So, anyway, Gilbert Arenas was sued by his ex, Laura Govan, over a fake ring. So he sat down with Vlad and he spoke on why his ex, why he gave his ex a fake engagement ring from the jump.
When the proposal happened, it was like, I think around her birthday, we got in a fight 8 days later and broke up. And when we broke up, I'm like, that was a waste of money. I want my ring back. So I was like, how do I get my ring back? I just got to get her back. But when she comes back, I'm going to have a fake one and I can switch it at any time. And then that's what I did. Had the fake one created and started, hey, missed you. Come on back and do all that stuff. And then played house. And then years later, I eventually switched it, put that one in the safe deposit. And then she just had the fake one.
Years later?
Yeah, you played house for years.
Wow.
That is crazy.
I thought he said it was a few months. I thought he played
no,
house.
no.
years later.
No,
They played house for years later.
Yeah,
Okay.
he started pretending for 4 or 5 months. So he had the fake ring made.
Okay.
Or whatever, right? And the fake ring was $10,000, but the original ring, the real ring that he said, it was between $395,000 and $400,000. So I don't know. And they broke up 8 days later after he proposed to her with the $500,000 ring.
He just didn't want her to have it because Gilbert got bread.
Yeah,
Gilbert,
I know.
I was in a club. He spent $100,000 on bottles.
Jesus.
He gave it was to the point where bottles were just rolling on the floor unopened at the end of the night. He just, it was crazy. But
y'all do remember, I do know he's a former NBA player.
Right, but what
are y'all talking about?
But what fake ring is $10,000? I don't think it was fake. I just think it was a lower grade of like carats or diamonds or whatever. What fake ring is $10,000?
maybe it's really gold and I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
but that makes me think. I'm like 10,000.
He could have got that for $300 off Canal Street.
He also spoke about when she found out the ring was fake.
When did she find out that the ring was fake?
I think once we broke up and it was all said and done and she started like really going at me in the media and then I won like custody. And then from there, I guess one of her friends was basically telling her that you need full custody. So you need to, he needs to be a danger. He needs to do this so you can put a restraining order on him. So that's when the fight started happening. And then once that started happening, and then me being a troll that I am, I took a picture, put the ring on it. And
you had the original ring.
Yeah, I had the original ring and posted it online.
You posted online.
Yeah.
Legend. It's crazy. Dropping a clues bomb for the legendary Gilbert Arenas. I ain't heard nothing wrong.
Yeah, but the friend is a clown. What do you mean he needs to be a danger and all of that? So you need to get fake all this stuff to get a restraining order so she can gain custody. But she tried to sue him, so she found out online with us when that he had switched the ring out. So then she tried to sue him and she lost. So that's end of story. That's so funny. All right, moving on. Louisiana man sentenced to physical castration. I didn't even know that they do this, all right? So on April 17th, a 54-year-old man named Glenn Sullivan, he pled guilty to raping a 14-year-old girl several times, right? And then a DNA test was done. She got pregnant. She got pregnant by him, right? He had been raping her for years. He also reportedly threatened the family of hers, and the victim to make sure they never spoke about the rape. But in 2022, the young girl came clean to detectives. The judge on the case sentenced him to 50 years in prison and mandated him to be physically castrated. So castration, for those who don't know, is when they cut your golf balls off, okay? And I thought it was when they cut your penis off, but no, it's like when they...
I thought it was when they take the whole thing off.
No, it's...
Really?
It's when they cut your golf balls off.
So just the testicles?
Yes. I know. So he can't produce. Yeah, he can't.
All steak, no potatoes. That don't make no sense.
He can't produce and he can't have like sexual hormones. That's what it is.
I thought it was when they removed the whole thing. Anyway,
that's what I had wished, but no.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it because it's not a case of mistaken penis. The man pled guilty.
Yeah, he did. He pled guilty.
He said it was him. So if that is that a law? I didn't know that was on the books.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, but the prosecutor on the case said he's seen many sex offenders be chemically castrated, but never physically. A chemical castration is when a man is given drugs to stop the production of sex hormones. But Glenn's nasty ass ain't getting a chemical castration. He just getting his head snipped.
What do they do with the balls once they cut them off?
I don't know. It doesn't say in here where they throw them.
Did they just toss them somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm sure they discard them. I'm sure they throw them out.
Right, like something. I don't know.
In Louisiana, they might have a recipe for that. Okay, they get some good food down there.
Disgusting.
Listen, ain't going to jail. So they set him up. His little bussy reed be open.
Oh, my goodness.
That's very be funny in there. But it is what it is.
All right.
That is Jess With The Mess for that first hour.
Thank
That's
you,
crazy
Jess.
when somebody tell you you ain't got no balls and you really ain't got nothing. That's wild.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was puzzled about. I was like, wow.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got to tell you about the district attorney, New York district attorney, who got pulled over and decided that she didn't want to pull over, and that she went all the way to the house, parked the car in the garage, and then went inside and chilled for a second. Well, she didn't chill for a second, but she did go inside the house, and she wasn't slammed, she wasn't thrown on the floor, she wasn't shot. We'll explain it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.